In the summer of 1654 society. Wow. All the new, they came from Brazil with the perfect mix of courage and determination began their lives as Americans, building a community in what was then known as New Amsterdam. Wow, you just talked about New Amsterdam.
I know what.
Yeah, wow, you just talked about New Amsterdam. Wow. Jewish refugees arrived in America. They came from New Amsterdam. Okay. It is in honor of those men and women and children who founded the first Jewish community in what is now our nation, that the Whitman National Museum of American Jewish History created the 1654 Society, our annual leadership giving society. 1654 Society members provided initial leadership support for the museum's highest priorities through their financial commitment, growing the national presence, so that more of our fellow citizens will better understand the more than 360-year story of Jews in America. Wow. Understand the more than 360-year story of Jews in America. Damn, all the names. I'm glad you recommend start the fifth floor and work your way down.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause we started yesterday. We didn't start on the top floor.
Now this is the floor I fell in love with.
An American story. I felt America's freedom every minute. I breathed freer than I had ever breathed before. Journalist of 1865, 1951 wrote in his Jewish memoir, Jews have been coming to these shores for over 3.5 centuries. Some fled persecution, others searched for opportunity, arriving from around the globe, speaking different languages and following different traditions. They shared one hope, a change to live in freedom. What choices did they make? What struggles did they confront? What have they achieved? This museum tells that story. Recognize anyone? Well, you meet them as you tour. Wow. Choices, challenges, opportunities. Wow. That's what they had Samuel Jackson on the paper down there. And the girl down there. Wow. That was my favorite one. My favorite actors growing up. Funny man. Right there. Wood. We started the one below and we came up with, but we came up here, yeah.
God, the Holocaust Museum is so, my God, you just can't help but cry. I mean, it'll make you cry.
Yeah.
My God.
In 1732, James see the royal charter to found the colony of Georgia. Wow. 1654, 1880. Excuse me. Take a picture right there.
Yeah. Foundation for freedom. That's what it says. Look.
It's Indian land.
Yeah. Before it's a polygram.
Yeah. Want to take a picture? Yeah. That's Indian land, 1654, 1880. Wow. Foundations of freedom. Wow. Mayflower. Man, wow. The Pilgrims, wow. Nice, huh?
Oh, what? Colonial New Amsterdam.
Oh, shit. What?
Managed by the Dutch West India Company, New Amsterdam represented one small but thriving outpost in Europe's worldwide race for natural resources, profit, and power. The colony's inhabitants included Native Americans, Dutch, English, and Swedish settlers from various Protestant denominations, Jews, and African slaves, a center for trade with Europe, the Caribbean, and Africa. The city contained some 250 homes and commercial businesses. Merchants, including many of the first Jewish settlers, dealt in furs, lumber, and agricultural goods. As in other colonies, Jews benefited from an economic system designed to create wealth from other countries in Europe.
Wow. Early Jewish immigration to the Americas. Wow. A map, how they immigrated, migrated from here, and how the way they went. Wow. Africa right there. Here's the Indian Ocean. Yeah. South America, Atlantic Ocean. Wow. Europe.
Man, it even shows what items came from where. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah. Manufactured goods. Look, it went from here. That's Europe. Right. Look. It stretched from Europe.
Wow, look, we got from northern
Kingston,
Europe.
Jamaica.
Kingston, yep.
Kingston, Jamaica.
Look, we got from this area right here.
Mm-hmm.
We got rice, silk,
tobacco,
indigo,
sugar.
Indigo, that's what's to make your jeans.
Wow.
Tobacco, sugar, molasses, wood, whale oil, which was used for candles and light back then. The blubber,
yeah.
Lumber, and fur.
Yeah.
Fur kept you warm, but the blubber would keep your candles lit and your lanterns lit.
Wow.
Yeah, whale oil.
Yeah.
It burned really good.
North America. Yeah, that's nice.
Italians, right? Who were known for tomatoes, and anyone on the Mediterranean, really, right?
Yeah.
Were known for growing really good fruit and vegetables because you're right on the Nile River and everything.
Yeah.
You grow the best stuff.
Yeah, right.
Fruits and vegetables. So they would take their super good tomatoes and their spices and they traded them with China for noodles. China was known for making noodles.
What?
All right, so China gave it to Italy noodles. Italy gave tomatoes to China, and then so Italy got the noodles and mixed their tomatoes with the noodles. Pow! We got spaghetti.
Dang.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yep.
That's powerful. Here's the Quaker, man. Here's the Quaker, man. The arrival of the Jewish settlers alarmed with New Amsterdam's governor Peter
Stuyvesant.
who considered them
Hateful enemies and blasphemers of the name of Christ.
Pilgrims, Quaker guys, Quaker colonies. He proceeded to Quaker.
Theories that giving Jews liberty would mean we cannot refuse the Lutherans and the Papists. That for the Dutch West India Company. Colonies administrators believe that Jews' mercantile skills and international trade connections would benefit the colony. Wow.
Wow.
Wow, what? Wow.
Good.
It permitted them, but forbade Jews from worshiping publicly, owning real estate. Wow. Serving in the militia, holding office, opening shops, and real estate. Wow, so basically they were using the Jews because they were good businessmen, but they didn't give them any rights.
Yeah.
Wow. They kind of used them for their money skills and their math, but then they didn't give them any rights.
First family is a Jewish family. First family of Jewish people. I migrated over here. Give you a timeline. Wow, the Jewish timeline? Wow. No way, dude. No way. Are you serious? First families. No way, dude. That's beautiful, man. Wow. I don't know who this person is.
Yes. You know, to write with that is so easy.
Jacob Franks, wow. 1687, 1769. Jesus. It's a long one. Complete timeline of the family. They came out of here from Italy.
You see these different like last names, like got the little vista Ramirez.
Yeah, see, Mona Lisa. Wow, that's powerful. That's the actual first timeline, the first family that came over from Italy. Jewish family? No, it's on the wall, see? Look, it's right here. First family, look up, right there. Yeah. Wow, that's a perfect timeline. Look, it went so far back. A couple of them had question marks on when they were born. They know when they passed, they didn't know when they were born. That's how long ago it was. Wow, that's amazing.
Jews in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
The Bible, the Church of Philadelphia. That was the first church I think Paul went to establish.
Yeah.
The Bible. I might be wrong. It's been a while. Except for the Church of Philadelphia spreads the word of Jesus.
Jews in America Center, Philadelphia. This is amazing, dude. Huh? This is amazing, huh?
Yeah.
This is truly, it gives you a perfect sequence and timeline of the Jews, first Jew families here in America. From the first families, bro. They went so far back in that timeline that they didn't know when they were born. They only had their deaths, not when they were born.
Really?
Wow, dude, that's why it's so hard to track. You know, well, obviously because he ascended into heaven, but you know the bloodline of Jesus' time. You know,
Yeah.
because it's way too far back. You know,
Right.
and plus he ascended into heaven anyway. So, but I'm talking about as far as Mary, Magdalene, and Mary, that, you know. No way. No way. Scroll of Amsterdam. Look, the scroll of Amsterdam. Look.
That is so crazy.
I know. I was looking at it. I know.
The script in front of how these have these scripts. That is crazy.
It's Anne's original.
Wow. This is incredible.
Yeah, it's like it gives you, dude. I'm glad we didn't come up here yesterday.
No.
We missed this. We missed this section. She said start from the fourth down. We started from the down up, and we didn't go in here.
Right.
Remember, we went past it because we were trying to get to WrestleMania real
Right.
quick. I'm glad we came back. See what I said? I'm glad we came back because you always miss something. You never catch everything the first time around. That's why I wanted to go back to the Rocky statues and then right for the American statues because there's some things we didn't get. Plus, we ain't got the videos from yesterday. You see what I'm saying? And then even if we had the videos and didn't come back, we wouldn't have got this. You know? Even if we had the videos and did not come back today, we would not have had this. You know what I'm saying? This gives you the perfect timeline of the Jews, of the first family of Jews, dude,
I know.
that came here. The American Jews in America.
Look, picture this, right?
Yeah.
Picture those pairs of shoes right there.
Mhm.
There's a room in Washington, D.C. Those shoes, all the way up to the roof.
Oh,
Those are
wow.
all people who were killed. They took their shoes after they were killed to show how many people they killed.
Oh yeah, I heard some story about that too. Well, that's sad, dude.
I mean, it's all the way up to the top.
Wow.
It's sick. That's sick.
Broken Boat of Charleston. Yeah, it's sad, man. That's sad.
You know what's sad?
No, right?
It all started on conspiracy theory, secretly taking over the world.
You
Yeah.
want to read it here? Look.
They just said
Establish.
business to establish a regular congregation in this town. We purchased a suitable lot of land whereon designed to build a synagogue. Jews of Newport, Connecticut,
1759.
59. Yep.
Wow. Their paper. Here's their papers right here. When they notes in Rhode Island. Wow.
But see, even Jews.
The booking. See when they had the numbers.
Look.
Yeah, to be sold like slaves, like Africans. Yeah. They were sold. Yeah. Look though. Here's their number. The letters that I have wrote, and here's the booking numbers, like numbers of some of them that had filled out the paper to get over here. Oh man, but they are still sold as slaves. That's crazy. That's what it seems like. It was. What it is. Ships brought food, tools, clothing, and books back and forth across the ocean. If you were the captain of this ship, what would you have brought? Docks, Philadelphia, 1800. Wow, the docks. You feel me? These are the docks, and they brought fucking reading down there.
Yeah.
And they're bringing food, clothing, tools, brought food and ships. Right? What they're asking, what would he have brought if at that time, obviously, the docks, Philadelphia, 1800. Look, it's the docks. That was what the boat ship part looked like. A replica of the ship and what it looked like in that time.
Wow.
Man, wow, dude. I'm so glad we came back, dude. No way. We would have missed all of this. I'm kind of glad we lost the videos yesterday now. Because now we're getting this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Religious life, how do you balance maintaining tradition and embracing modernity, Jews in colonial America confronted this same question. Far from European centers of Jews' life, they sought to preserve personal and commercial traditions while embracing the customs of their legacy, their largely Christian neighbors. Early American Jews communities included non-formally trained religious leaders to oversee matters of adversaries. Jews, they made decisions based on the desire to preserve their heritage and the hope of integrating into the society in which they lived, a balancing act that immigrated communities still face today. Ready? Yeah. In New York, look. Home to America's first synagogue, New York. New York. Wow. Look at this. This is what it looked back in the 1700s. This is how it looked. This is how, like a painting of what it looked back then, obviously. And then look, ancient view of Pearl and Chatham Streets. Chatham Streets. In 1682, Joseph Bruno Del, I can't read it right, purchased a burial ground for the Jewish nation in New York, indicated by the letter D on this map. This cemetery, expanded in 1729, still exists today. Views of New York. Wow. They purchased a ground to bury Jews.
See, this is what I was talking about. Most of New York's first Jews and Sephardim, whose religious rituals originated in Spain and Portugal, but some Ashkenazi Jews.
Yeah.
What does that say?
Nazi Jews. Yeah.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah, wow, dang. Yeah, it is crazy. Dang.
They're like fake Jews.
Yeah, wow. Well, they try to cover, they try to hide.
They're European.
They try to hide, though.
What they do, they're not really Jewish. They hide behind the religion so they can win the But they're not really Jewish.
I want to watch this.
Built homes and communities. Story of American Jews. An American story.
That's why she asked me down there to get the film.
Well, there's one going on in a little bit. Number 2, though.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a special thing going on.
For over 350 years, Jews have been coming to America. History and tradition. Inspired by the promise of freedom. They have come from all over the world. Dreaming of a better life. and to live freely as Jews. They faced challenges. Seized opportunities. Raised families. Built homes and communities. Story of American Jews. An American story.
Wow, this is amazing. This is truly amazing, dude. This is only the first. This is still the fourth floor.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh man, let me take a picture right here. Yeah, see, we didn't go to this floor either yesterday. Oh, well, yeah, the golden wood. Look, I forgot. United States, 1945. United States dropped the atomic bomb on two Japanese cities, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and then World War II. World War II began. 1945. Wow. After Japan attack in 1941, Pearl Harbor, the United States entered World War II. Yeah. Thank you, Grandpa, for defending our country and for the right for us to still live on, and for me to be free and be a part of every American here in America, to be free. And you're a part of that, Grandpa. So thank you, Grandpa, my grandfather. Thank you. And all those other grandfathers in the war, people who served, thank you as well. Because for you guys, whether you passed away or died on the battlefield or came home and passed away naturally, you're the reason why we're standing here today. It's nice, huh?
Yeah.
Crazy, huh? It's nice, man. Yeah. Oh, here's another. Yeah, see, we didn't go here yesterday either. I remember the girl, she was standing right here.
Yeah.
But we kind of went past it real quick. We saw this. That's right, remember?
Yeah, I was gonna say we saw this.
Yeah, but we kind of just looked around.
I was gonna say there was a theater I kept running into, right? It looked like a movie theater.
Oh yeah.
And that's what, yeah. I couldn't find my way out.
Look at that, dude. Concentration camp.
You gotta see Band of Brothers. That's right. I keep forgetting to show you that. But we gotta watch the whole
Everything
thing.
in this has got.
You gotta see it. You got to see it. Band of Brothers. I remember you said you hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
We gotta watch the whole thing. We gotta watch the whole thing. Oh my God.
Is it?
It's talking about it. It's talking about what happened. It's a 6-part series made by Steven Spielberg and HBO.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I remember him. I remember. Yeah, Stephen King or Steven Spielberg made it.
oh my God, dude! It
Yeah, bad.
He captured it exactly. I
It's
mean,
bad, huh?
man. It doesn't get into any of this part till like episode. It's only 6 episodes, right? But it doesn't get into this part till like either episode 4 or 5. But man, because the whole world, right? We didn't. All right, think about this. We don't have social media. We don't have internet. None of that like we did in those.
Mm-hmm.
So there were kind of rumors. There's some stuff going on in Europe apparently. There's people, you know, that Hitler's rounding up people and assassinating them all, but no one knew.
Yeah.
These rumors, these true.
Yeah.
We didn't know because Hitler kept it top secret too.
Wow.
And no one had invaded his country, so no one could really know. There's the rumors from a couple people escaping. We don't really know. Okay.
Yeah, right.
No one knows what's going on. No one knows the Jews. No one knows about the concentration camps. It's top secret. Until, I mean, we kind of knew. Right? But that wasn't why we went to war. We didn't even know. We know. We went to war because Hitler was taking over the country. We didn't know anything about the Jewish problem until we got there. Okay.
Yeah.
After the Battle of the Bulge, when Americans actually got to go into Germany, and they came up on a prison, they thought it was a prison. They were like, what? They thought, okay, they lost the battle, so they retreated. You know, the guards, think of like San Quentin, right?
Yeah.
Say if we just had war in San Francisco, right? The San Quentin guards would bounce.
Yeah.
And they thought they just left all the prisoners in the prison, but until they found out why are they. Anyway, I gotta show you.
Yeah.
They didn't know one. It shocked the world.
Yeah, man.
And the most shocking part is when they told the people, look, they thought it was a prison. What did you do to get in here? They didn't know. They didn't know. It was horrifying. They were just taken from their families. See?
Excuse me.
Wow. Wow.
It's powerful, man. The night of broken glass. Wow. On the night of November 9th, 10th, 1938, the Nazis launched national attack. Wow. Hey, how you doing? Let's do it. Crazy, huh? There's just so much history in this room. So many writings, so many papers, posters, protests, meetings. Wow. Here's May 29th, 1930. My grandpa was like, what, 4 years old? 5. My grandfather. Wow. My dad and mom were even born yet. Politics here. Religious custom covered. Here's politics here. There's culture, politics, entertainment, religion. Theater. Jews faced the Great Depression. Wow. Look at all this history, huh? This is amazing, huh? I mean, as far as, all the history is on the wall anyway. Sad. I had to go through all the pain and suffering that people had to go through. Just to be established. I know my people had to go through it too, black slaves and, yeah, right, and Jews. Blacks were slaves for over 400 years. Jews about 6,000 years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, can you imagine?
Well, and as recently as less than 100 years ago, man, there was only 20 million Jews on the earth, and almost half of them were killed.
Yeah. Benny Leonard, what? This is a boxing glove of Jewish fighter Benny Leonard. These are actually his gloves. Look. One of the most famous Jews in America during the 1920s, Benny Leonard, held the lightweight crown from 1917 to 1925. He retired as an undefeated champion in 1925 and is considered to be one of the greatest fighters pound for pound of all time. Program Leonard versus Leonard vs. Bronx, 1923. Boxing gloves of Benny Leonard. Wow. These are the actual boxing gloves. That's him, Benny Leonard. Wow, dude.
Wow.
These are the actual boxing gloves.
I was going to say, wow.
1925. That's crazy.
Oh.
Those are
wow.
Yeah.
25 cents to get into the fight.
25 cents back in those days at Yankee Stadium. Man, 25 cents. Now you dream to pay those kind of prices now.
Right.
Oh, the People's Theater. Wow, no way. Yeah. Poster helmet. New York, 1901. Wow. Helmet and Julius Caesar. Whoa, no way. Man, 1918, no way, dude. Wow.
Between the wars, Americans went to the movies in record numbers. Films like Gone with the Wind captivated audience everywhere.
I've seen that movie, Gone with the Wind. That was a good movie. My mom had it on VHS. Yeah, Gone with the Wind. That movie was sad. That movie was good. It was a good movie. Sad but good.
Adolf Zucker, Paramount. Carl Readley, Universal. William Fox, 20th Century Fox. Harry Cohn, Columbia. Louis B. Mayer, MGM.
MGM Grand, Vegas.
None of them
MGM Grand.
stars audiences paid to see. But even the most glamorous stars owed them their careers.
Yeah, Shirley Temple. Yeah, man. Hey, Curly and Mo. Larry, Curly, and Mo. Mo and Curly and Larry. Mo, Curly, and Larry. Man, it was funny, man. One died not so long, a couple years back now, but he had died. He was old, real old. You know?
Yeah, that's one of my guys. He got me into that real early. The Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah. Man, he hit him, bing, oh, he hit him,
Yeah.
the eyes, and this, and here. Hey, what you do that for? I was like, a funny guy, you know? Yeah.
The fledgling producers headed west too. The film industry was still on the margins of economic life. Jews, prevented by discrimination from entering many other businesses, had a chance to succeed in a brand new industry. And succeed they did. Building the great Hollywood studios, producing stories that celebrated America without revealing their own Jewish roots.
I don't know if we can sit in these or not. I don't know if we can. Let me see.
Rarely did their films have Jewish characters or themes.
One's up.
Take your hands off your guns, there'll be more dead men here than this town can afford to
I'm gonna
bear.
sit in these.
Most actors were not Jewish.
Like a replica. I don't know if it'd be a replica. Dreaming of a white Christmas,
For a film produced by
like the one I used to know. Man.
Berlin, wrote America's all-time most
Yeah, I heard that song almost every year, dude. Your Christmas be what?
The locals knew what Americans wanted to see. They made the American dream the real star of their movies. America was a country of happy endings. Anyone could succeed, just as they had. All it took was ingenuity, a little luck, and hard work. Through their films, the moguls helped make their values America's values. Their story, America's story.
I think we caught it in the middle of it. I think it was already playing.
Yeah, intermission, yeah.
I think it'll start over though, I think.
Say to yourselves first, what have I done for my instruction? And as you gradually advance, what am I accomplishing? Until the time comes when you may have the immense happiness of thinking that you have contributed in some way to the welfare and progress of mankind.
In 1935, Paul Muni won an Oscar for his performance in The Story of Louis Pasteur. Few people knew that Muni was a Jew who had made an uneasy choice. He was born Meshulam Muni Weisenborn, but he changed his name to become a Hollywood actor. Like many Jewish performers, he got his start in the Yiddish Theater on New York's Lower East Side. The Yiddish Theater was unique. Created by Jews for Jews, using a language unfamiliar to their Christian neighbors. It had its own stars like Jacob Adler, Boris, and Bessie Tomaszewski, and
It's
Maurice
nice, huh?
Schwartz,
Yes.
and
That's
shared
nice.
wildly enthusiastic
I'm glad we came back now, dude.
Yes.
We didn't have none of this.
British cinema.
None of this. We had us talking, but we didn't have none of this. We didn't have none of this. This is amazing. I'm so happy we came back, dude. I'm kind of glad. It's like an act of God. I'm glad I did lose the videos now. That when I got this history, all this history.
True.
You know?
While Yiddish cinema and theater thrive, many Jewish
Time
actors
is
and
now.
actresses struggle
Two.
to go
You
mainstream.
ready to go?
Yeah.
Come on. Let's go.
We can get that.
Yeah,
The most
yeah,
talented
yeah.
and
Wow. Shears, ancient shears. Wow. Ancient. Well, they had to use. They're old scissors, man. You know?
Yeah.
Oh wow. The garment industry, clothing. They came over to make clothing. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know more about that. About
Yeah,
those kind of.
that's a big part of it, yes.
Should fill me in a little bit. Yeah.
I mean, the garment employs substantial numbers of Jewish immigrants across the country, including NFL Jewish workers in New York City. And then Chicago has never been one. Garment factories and sweatshops bustled with activity in immigrant Jewish neighborhoods. Workers, including significant numbers of women, stitched furiously until their fingers bled to satisfy America's rapidly growing ready-to-wear clothing market. Despite its long hours, poor wages, and miserable working conditions, garment work nevertheless provided jobs, camaraderie, and access to American fashion. Oh, wow. Wow.
The task system.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sewing machine.
Is it?
Wow.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, your foot, remember?
Yeah, the pump.
Yeah, the pump. Wow. Times have sure changed. Bernard Winston, United Hebrew Trade. Hebrew Trade. You go here then. This way. Can't go there, I don't think. Make any living. He look economically, look ancient stuff. So wide is the roar of machines. Wow. The hell they stitch things up. What they stitched. Front, sleeve.
Is it pedal? Whoa.
Look.
Original sewing machine, bro.
Oh.
Ready?
Careful, you burn up. That's what. It's part antique.
See, there's a thing you can step on.
Yeah, it's part like it just shows you a replica how part so old.
Yeah, look at the shirt waist. Popular time.
General strike declared. Wow.
Put the pieces together.
Today, Tuesday, January 21st, 1919, 10 a.m. The general strike declared. Look, general strike declared. That's what it looked like.
Wow, look at this. This would turn.
Oh yeah, look up top. In the 1890s, 90% of the Lower East Side garment factories were owned by Jews. Wow, that's what it says. Wow. You ready? That's weird. That's wow. I wonder if that's the lady that made the flag.
No, I don't think so. Good? No.
Where's made a flag? Wow, this picture is so old. Man.
Wow, man. What? Wow, look at these. Look at this.
What is it?
Old school desk. Wow. What? My school desk didn't even look close to this kid.
Is it? Oh yeah, well, it's nice schools. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, nice schools
Yeah,
here.
nice
Yeah,
desk.
1860, 1945. Education board. Oh, it's amazing. The Hebrew Education Society. Yeah.
Wow.
Jewish butter. Wow. You see?
This is your Jewish dining room table, your kitchen table, bro. Tenements. Talk about New York style. Well,
Here's a news station right here.
this is classic.
You hear me? This is the news station right here. You see?
Okay.
Was you fun?
This is classic. This is a Jewish, typical tenement, New York little tiny apartment.
Yeah, the way a Jew's house would look.
Yeah, wow. Wow.
Especially if they're in boarding school. Or,
Cheap amusement and cheap apartments.
wow, look at wow, no way. Great fighters that were Jewish. Wow, look at no way, dude. Look how the cards look like. No way. Look at that. Really, man. Really? Beeeecher? Beecher? Willie Beecher?
Yeah. Whoa.
Postcard, Dreamland, New York,
No
1907.
Look at her name.
What? Yo, huh?
He might be his ancestor.
Yeah, he might be an answer of Tobin.
Yeah.
Man, no way, dude.
Whoa.
I'm gonna show Tobin. Man. I'm gonna show Aunt Linda. She goes, you ain't gonna believe
No,
this.
that's hilarious.
I'm gonna show Aunt Linda. She's like, you ain't gonna believe this. No, but don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
No, we did that. You can't do disrespectful.
Yeah.
Might belong to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't want people. They're signs that please do not touch.
Yeah, true.
You know, yeah. I mean, I would want to too try it on, but you don't know if it belongs to somebody.
True.
Boys and girls wore different clothing styles 100 years ago. Try this clothing. Would you like to go to school in these clothes? Damn. See, he's trying to damn. What if you would put it on too? Would you like to go to school in these clothes? The clothes are like messed up.
Right.
They had like an insult, Damn. Man, I would not want to go to school in those damn clothes. Man, you ready then?
It's 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it's almost time. I just want to just kind of go out here. You want to have 2 more floors or no? You want to go right now?
Yeah, we'll just get a couple pictures.
Yeah, you wanted to go because we're cutting it short, huh?
Yeah, and we're good, but
Yeah, still. We head down, all right? Okay. This is truly amazing. I mean, as far as sadly, what we're learning history. Sadly, what people had to go through. People I know because my ancestors were, slaves. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also mixed though, so I have American life. My ancestors were slaves. My family members' bloodline was slaves. My Native American side was also slaves. And the Jewish people have been persecuted since 6,000 years. Since the beginning of time. So you just know what they went through. Since the beginning. My people were slaves too.
Right.
So I know exactly what.
Yeah, no.
Jewish,
Yeah.
Expanding freedom. Oh wow. That's a famous picture I've seen before elsewhere. I wonder who they are. I've seen that picture before. That's weird. But then again, a lot of people took pictures around times like that, That's how my grandpa wore his hair, and so did my grandma. Weird. Cold War. Well, those traders you were telling me about, remember? The Cold War?
Yeah.
They executed them for treason. They executed those guys for treason, man. See, why would someone want to destroy history? Why would someone want to take statues and history down? It's history. You're learning. What if the laptop goes out? What if your AI tells you something wrong? What if, they already drew black Jews and Moses looked like Hulk Hogan? You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. I mean, what if AI, what if you start relying on machines and AI and then all of a sudden your power goes out? Now you can't learn no history. You can't learn how to get away. You can't do nothing because now you rely on your phone, your history, you know what I'm saying? You can't get a phone call off because your satellite's out. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to navigate like the ancestors, the Mayans and all that because you don't know how to. They did, but you don't. You know what I'm saying? So if you lose your power, you can't see. You lose your power, you don't know where to go. How can you survive?
True.
If the minds can do it, how come we can't do it? We should be able to do it, but we can't because
True.
we rely on too many other things as our human nature.
Right.
You know, robots being one of them. You know. Yeah, I saw this wall yesterday. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready, Dan?
Yeah.
You saw that wall too over there, right?
What's up?
You saw that wall over there?
I did. Well, I'm trying to find something, but I don't know what that is. Trying to pull.
Notice, for your safety, only is limited to 222 persons. Oh, so you press it. You press what you want to hear about. You press it, Dan. You put these earphones on,
So, okay.
and you press what you want to hear about, and it tells you what it is.
Okay.
I just press freedom real quick.
Okay, I was trying to figure that out last time.
It's about religious freedom. What does freedom mean? About the religious freedom to worship who you want to worship. That's why I told us to start over there, because we came back the other way last time. We come out this way, see? That's why they say start from the top down. You go out that way this time. Yeah. Okay.
It's on the top floor, right?
Should be one down here too.
That I don't
No,
know.
yeah, I don't see one either. You're right. I'll be out here and I'll be ready to go out this way. Here? Oh, wait, right here, okay, Dan? Jews. Wow, that's powerful. Wow. This is truly amazing. Truly amazing.
And it was going to be Richard Henry Lee who was going to get picked to actually draft it. But then what happened was, Gary, on June 10th of 1776, his wife took deathly ill, and he told Jefferson and others at the Continental Congress, don't wait on me. I've got to get home and take care of my family. And so Thomas Jefferson actually stepped into the breach and became the person we know. But in many ways, it was Richard Henry Lee who laid the foundation for our liberty.
What price, if any, did these signers pay, Douglas, for putting their signatures on a document that was considered to be treasonous by the British Crown?
That's exactly right, Garrett, because when these 56 men signed the Declaration of Independence, they were literally signing their own death warrants, and each man knew that. And guess what? They paid a severe price and were arrested. A number of them had their homes burned to the ground, their wives arrested, their wives in prison, their wives sexually abused, their sons shot. And again, for some people on the far left to want to cancel these courageous, the men that actually created the greatest nation known to the earth, it all stems from the fact that some people are looking at 1776 through a very clouded and biased 2022 prism, and they can't do it that way.
You know, I have a British friend of mine who has said, look, there was no tyranny that they were fighting against. The Crown wasn't tyrannical. What do you say?
Well, I say exactly what Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin and John Adams said, that the fact the crown was on the throats of the colonists and squeezing all the air out of them. And one of the points I make in the book, too, is I try to also say, look, the tyranny of 1776 was bad, but in many ways the tyranny of today may be even worse. It's one of these things where we have to be inspired by these 56 men. No one's going to ride over us and to rescue us, Gary. At a certain point, we have to save ourselves, too.
And that's why a lot of people say, thank God for the Second Amendment. Finally, what's the takeaway, Douglas, for this Independence Day? What do we as Americans and others who appreciate the United States need to remember about the 56 and the 4th of July?
That these men were heroes. They were so courageous. It was their genius, their vision, and their courage and their sacrifice which did create the United States of America. And again, we should all be out there making sure that they are not canceled, that the 4th of July is not canceled, that the American flag is not smeared. We have to speak up for ourselves. And the 56 left us the blueprint to do exactly that.
Well, we're thankful for them, and God bless America. The book is The 56. Douglas McKinnon, thank you for sharing those insights.
It's been an honor, Gary. Happy 4th of July.
See, they got tape. They got hang up our WrestleMania posters at WrestleMania final night.
Okay.
Okay.